We are going to be reviewing the Morph Gauntlet Add-On. This is created by Kubo Studios. This add-on will set you back 830 Minecraft coins. That's £4.19. It's roughly $5. This Morph add-on allows you to morph into all Minecraft mobs, which you can use in any worlds. You are also able to hide name tags to play hide and seek. This will be really useful for pranking and trolling your friends. And they've also outlined at the bottom that the add-on is constantly going to be getting updates. I just wanted to let you all know that my official skin pack, Elemental Echoes, is now available on the Minecraft Marketplace. It will cost 490 Minecraft coins for 10 very high quality skins. If anyone purchases, please let me know. This is available on iOS, Android, Windows, Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation. Let me know which one's your favorite. When you join the world for the very first time, you'll be given the Morph Gauntlet Add-on Guide. And this is just a basic understanding of how this works. On the first page, it says Morph Gauntlet. To avoid being affected by some of the Morph FOV, disabled, the FOV can be altered by gameplay in video settings. To do this, go to your options and then settings and scroll down until you see video. Scroll down even more and it will be the last one here. Disable this one. Otherwise, some POVs of these mobs won't look great. The next page says, welcome. Experience the world as any mob you want using the Morph Gauntlet. The first time you join the world, you will be given the item. But in case you lose it, simply follow the crafting recipe below to craft it back. Now, I don't think you should be given this straight away in a brand new world or pre-existing. I think players should make it a mission in order to go and craft it. The recipe isn't too difficult. You are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 iron ingots and a diamond in the middle. And the outcome will be this, which does look pretty cool. Now, this will cost you $5, and one of the best free add-ons out there is a Morph Gauntlet add-on. So I'm curious to see how this is going to compare to that one. The next part of this book just explains how this works, how to use. To unlock a mob morph, you need to hold the Morph Gauntlet and simply approach any mob without needing to interact or attack them. So instead of physically having to kill a mob in order to obtain their morph, you only have to tap on them. In case you do lose your guidebook, here is the recipe to make yourself a brand new one. Then we have all of the mobs that are available, and they all come with special abilities. So if you became a cow, clears any active effects from the player. So let's say that you had poison, you then morph into a cow. Because this is known for its milk bucket, all of the effects are gone. Once you have your morph bracelets, you want to crouch and interact. And this is going to open up a brand new Morph Gauntlet menu. Starting off with the settings, you have custom camera and you have show name tag. Obviously, disabling this means that you control and mess around with your friends by pretending to be a different kind of mob. I'm just going to leave this on for now, but you do have the custom camera. I'm also going to turn that one on as well. Now, this is going to show you all of the possible mobs that you are able to become. I currently haven't unlocked any, so the only one that we currently have right now is going to be a human. So we need to get started by trying to find ourselves some mobs. Now, because it's weird, the closer you get to mobs, it just automatically unlocks. So I've managed to unlock dolphin, squid, cod, and I also think drowned as well. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's a good idea, but I would like to kill them in order to kind of consume their souls, which is kind of how I thought this was going to be. Maybe Mojang and Minecraft thought that this would be a little bit too brutal. To test how close I need to be until you obtain a morph, let's see how long it takes until we get the cow one. So we got the cow one and the sheep one. So I'm gonna say from this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's around about 10 blocks. You only have to be 10 blocks in order to obtain a morph. Now, as you know, drowns on land are going to burn. So I am curious if this is going to be the exact same for us. If I then crouch, I then become a drowned. We're going to go to / game mode S here. And one thing I have noticed is, number one, I can attack like a drowned, which is pretty cool. But number two, I end up with infinite water breathing and invisibility. So the way an actual drowned is going to burn during daylight, it doesn't actually happen for the player. I also don't seem to have access to a hand. You can see my hand like this, but I don't actually have a hand when I change inventory slot, which is a little bit sad, I'll be honest with you. But still, one thing I have noticed is that the drowns didn't actually interact or attack me. So if I was to then go back to a human, for example, they are interested in attacking me, kinda. So let's change and go to a drowned. They then become not interested. So I kind of like that. Considering I'm a drowned, drowns have tridents. Now, if you go ahead and hold your gauntlet and hold it down, you can actually end up with a trident. Now, I want to know if this is an active trident. There is a charge ability. So I'm curious if this is going to injure it. It does. It does injure it. So you can actually act as a drowned. And we all know how deadly tridents are. So some mobs have special abilities, such as the drowned. I want to give myself poison. I then want to go ahead and change myself into a cow and use the cow special ability, because this will get rid of any effects because you're practically eating / drinking some milk. So that's actually pretty cool. And what I will say is the morph abilities do look pretty cool here. I kind of like how these work. The special particles that pop up if you are changing between each mob and each player. Let's try a cod. Now with this one, it's fun because you can see here it says air supply. After a certain amount of time, it's going to run out. But with this one, I still have a human hand instead of, like, I don't know, a fin for a fish. But he seems to be interested in me, which is very, very unusual. And it also looks like dolphins can somewhat interact with you. However, with this one, you are going to have infinite amounts of water breathing. What I have noticed, though, is that drowns will attack you if you are a dolphin or if you are something like a cod. So that doesn't make any sense because usually they would only attack players. But as you can see on land, the air supply will run out. But yeah, the drowned attacking players when they're fish or dolphins, don't like that. So if you find yourself in a lay, you activate this, the allay will actually teleport blocks to a specific player. So we're just going to activate all of these. So we managed to unlock these. Really, really simple to do. So you don't actually have to kill all of your livestock. And we've got ourselves a camel as well. So let's go with the allay. And we now drop all of these on the floor. We're currently the allay. We then activate our special ability. Hold on, let's try it again. Got a cooldown. So this one has a much longer cooldown here. So those blocks should be teleported to us if this has been done correctly. But it doesn't look like it's teleported any of the blocks to me. Dude, the mobs, killing other mobs is like super annoying. The biggest disappointment with this, I'm going to try this one more time. Maybe I need to be a little bit closer. Oh my days. All right, let's try it again. There you go. Okay, so you do need to be in range for this to work. I wasn't too far away, though. But boy, is that blaze annoying. So, dude, a blaze killing a blaze. I'm curious, though. Will the blaze attack a blaze? Are you going to do it? He is. That's got to change. That needs to be fixed. Regardless, though, special ability with this one. Aha. Okay, now we're in charge. Now we get to set things on fire. You want instantly cooked cow or instantly cooked mutton? You're able to do that. That's actually a pretty cool feature. I'm going to summon a villager here. Apparently, if you are a bee, and you attack another mob, let's say we attacked a villager, there is a chance to inflict poison. There you go. So that's actually pretty cool. And just like the allay, this can also fly as well. Not every mob does have an attack. Like a squid doesn't have the ability to let out ink, which is actually a big miss. I thought that could have been pretty cool. Let's see how the creeper works. So if we right click, we scroll down to a creeper. And then I think we have to hold for an explosion. The player doesn't actually take any damage, and it does have a small cooldown here. Okay, so the next one I noticed that is available is, let's go an Elder Guardian. Okay, we do need to kind of get into the water here because I actually don't have any change, and I can't change perspective. But apparently this one has like a beam. I think I'm going to have to get into the water for this. Okay, so we made it into the water. I can't change perspective, but I need to know how the beam works on this one. Mob ability is charged. Wish I could change perspective. This one's quite difficult to use. Let's try an Enderman. So this guy can teleport really, really fast. I like how it's showing the mobs on my gauntlet that we've actually managed to catch it. So that's actually pretty cool. So if we go to hold this... Oh, this one just teleports. Can you teleport to like a specific location then? Is it the way you're facing? So let's say I'm facing over there. And then let's say I'm going back over there. Oh yeah, so it's the location that you're looking at. That's actually pretty cool. I guess that's a nice addition. How about an evoker? So we become the evoker and this does summon those effects. Now I'm curious, if I did / summon Iron Golem... Does the Iron Golem attack me? He doesn't. But we know if we do / summon Evoker, Illager, you'll see here that he does attack him. And also, he tried to attack me. Okay, so let's see if we try to attack him. He's still not interested in me. What I do like, though, is it does symbolize the correct amount of hearts. And when you do switch, you can see here that it is starting to heal me up. And with the Iron Golem... If it has taken damage, you can actually see it being replenished. So I thought that was a pretty good one. Let's summon this. Trying to attack him. Quite slow. Come on, get him. Get him. Get him, Iron Golem. Yes, he is pretty strong too. Nice. Holding charge on your gauntlet will summon a fireball if you are a ghast. Sadly, though, villages haven't been split into separate categories. If you become a villager, you are just going to be a villager without any kind of profession, which I'm kind of saddened by. Also, the texture has a little bit of Z fighting going on when you're crouching and stuff. I've got no clothes on, and then I do have clothes on, and it changes back. So we do have a wither. If I go to / game mode S, it does want to fight me. It does want to fight me. So you can have a battle as a wither against a wither to see who is the better wither. But it's quite a slow cooldown with this. I think this one should definitely be sped up, considering the amount that they can fire at me. This is not a fair fight. Let me just keep going up right now. Let's see if we can get a shot on it, though. There you go. So it does inflict a little bit of pain. But once again, Iron Golems are not interested in you. So, unfortunately, hostile mobs, if you do become one, it doesn't mean you're going to be attacked by things like Iron Golems. You can become a Warden as well, and you will be very, very fast. So let's see if it comes with the special Sonic Boom. It does. And now, oh, okay, for the first time, he's interested in me. Okay, so this has a pretty long cooldown compared to some of the other stuff. Oh, dude, you are so fast with this. Let's try it. There we go, and it cracks him as well. Nice. Let's summon an Ender Dragon and see what life as an Ender Dragon is going to be like. So we crouch and we tap and we scroll down until we become the Ender Dragon. Oh, dude, you can fire explosions too. The only downside I have is things just feel a lot slower. The cooldown on this takes a little bit of time as well. Let's fire this. I mean, yeah, everyone's wanted to be an Ender Dragon at once in their Minecraft life. So I think the Morph mod is actually pretty cool. I just wish the movement was a little bit better because it's like I'm just flying in creative mode, which actually brings me on to, if I was to grab some Elytra and then grab myself some fireworks, am I actually in creative here or no? Yeah, I am. So yeah, it literally just puts you in like a creative mode with invisibility and stuff. So things start to look a little bit weird like this. I just think the movement of some mobs isn't great. The sniffer works, the panda works, but armadillos don't. The armadillo is not there. It'd be nice if you could roll up in a ball, but I think the panda can actually roll. I love the animations though, like being able to switch between each one. So let's go to a panda, for example. That's a parrot echo. Let's try that again. Let's go to the panda. Where are you? This can have a roll effect, apparently. Hold on. Let's try this. Let's try it. There you go. There you go. You can roll. So some of the effects are really, really cool. Let's try it again. Wait, there we go. And if you become a sniffer, I think the sniffer itself can sniff up seeds. Let's try this. Let's try this. Oh, there you go. It's doing the digging animation. Oh, I like that. So it actually produced a seed. Which seed was it? Did we manage to get ourselves the torch flowers? No complaints with this add-on other than the things that I have mentioned throughout today's video. I think the creators did a relatively good job, and it's the best morphing add-on you're going to get on the marketplace right now. I give this one a thumbs up.